Good morning, everybody. It is Julie from Valley Soul in Huntsville, Alabama, and this morning is our Birkenstock launch, and we have a special surprise for you. So give me just a second. We have a special guest joining us today. And let's see. Give me just a minute. We have a special guest joining us that we are so excited about. Good. It moved my camera. Good morning. Can you pop over on Facebook too? Do you see us on Facebook? Okay.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing great.
Let me move this up so that nope. It keeps cutting my head off. Hold on. All right. I'm not seeing you on Facebook. Do you see us?
Yeah. Let's see here. Refresh. See if we got it going.
Yes. The weather here has finally turned, so the store is like in full fall mode, and I am so thrilled about it. The weather here has finally turned, so
Alright, I found it.
Okay.
See how I get it.
Let's see. Good morning, Sally. Give us just a second. We've got a special guest. We're trying to get him looped in on Facebook and Instagram. But so many new fall Birkenstocks. You guys are going to love this collection. This is one that we buy like 8 months in advance. So we've bought everything for now for fall winter in February, which is kind of crazy. And so I have to wait. I feel like I'm keeping a secret, and then like it's Christmas morning when everything finally comes out, because I've seen the collection and bought it and gotten excited about it for 8 months, and then I finally get to like introduce it to all of you. And so it's so much fun when it finally comes in. And this year in particular, this season, the collection is beautiful. So I am thrilled about this.
So Julia, I'm watching the live on Facebook as well.
Okay.
I'm trying to see how I can jump in here.
I know. I see the option to add. Can you comment? And if you comment, I think I can click bring you on video.
All right.
And y'all, this collection is worth waiting for. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can. Oh, I wonder if you have a security. Oh, there we go. Reply. Like. No, it lets me add Sally or Jocelyn, but not you. I bet you have a security setting up.
Huh.
And I can't see that you're watching, but I see your comment. If you're on Facebook and you have an Instagram, pop over to Instagram, because he is already on there while he's working on figuring that out. Okay, so I have a question for those of you that are watching while we're waiting for the technical difficulties to get sorted out. Do you like pumpkin spice or apple caramel for fall winter? Because I am not a pumpkin spice girl. I went to Trader Joe's a few days ago with my 2-year-old, and I saw like all the things that have gone viral. Like Sally says she doesn't want me to add. Sally, I don't know if you're a Birkenstock expert. We could throw you on the live in place of Keith. But I went to Trader Joe's, and they have so many pumpkin spice things. Like I saw, apparently their pumpkin donuts are supposed to be phenomenal, and people were like grabbing them like by the dozen. But I don't know. I was like, what if I get home and my family does not like pumpkin spice? And who's going to be stuck eating all these donuts? Me. And so that's not good. So I passed the donuts, and then they had pumpkin cream cheese that everybody keeps saying is phenomenal. Again, I'm not sure my kids would eat it, but Canadian Bacon does a fantastic pumpkin cream cheese. Oh, Jennifer says apple caramel. I'm with you, Jennifer. All of that to say, I love some apple caramel. Their candles are good. I love, like, Starbucks does an oat milk apple latte that is like my daily drink. It is so good. So, and then last trunk show we did apple cider mimosas, and those were delightful. So, Keith, have you had an apple cider mimosa?
I have not.
That
sounds delightful, though.
You like it's no calories. You take caramel sauce and you like line your cup with it, or your pitcher in our case, and then you do like half or 3/4 apple cider, and then the rest champagne, and then you can do like one of Melissa brought her apple spiral thing, and it was like we didn't have time to cut apples into spirals, so I was like, this would be so fun. So yes, apple cider mimosas. We'll have to start doing those like Friday and Saturday for the next few weeks, just to wish fall in. But okay, so no luck on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't see anything on there.
Okay. Yeah, Diane Lyles, I can add you if you want. Okay, so I'll just kind of move back and forth between Facebook and Instagram. And if you are on Facebook and want to have an Instagram that you want to hop over and see with Keith, you'll get both. Otherwise, it may appear that I'm talking to myself, but that'll be okay. Sometimes I do talk to myself. Okay, so let's start out with the Birkenstock in the room, the Boston taupe suedes, and just the craziness that is happening again this year. It started last year. I think we had, oh my gosh, Melissa, will you bring out the fun size in the Birkenstock Boston? Okay, I have a special prize for you. So started last year. We had Boston taupes that we've had for a couple years, like, you know, we get new stock in, but we just always try to have every size. Last year we sold out in 24 hours, like every size but one. Keith, I want you to guess what size we did not sell out. Thank you.
35.
No, we sold out of 35s.
46.
Sold out of 46.
Wow. 47.
Go ahead and say the U.S. equivalent.
14?
No.
13?
No.
5?
Go up. What's the biggest Birkenstock you've ever seen?
14? 15?
Which is what size?
48?
Nope.
47?
Nope.
49? Wait. 50?
Yeah.
Wow, you had a 50 in stock?
We still have a 50 in stock.
You have a 50 in stock? That's amazing.
Y'all,
Look at that.
Look at it in comparison to my
head.
Gosh.
Is
that not awesome?
That is amazing right there. I cannot believe the comparison. That's like, that's bigger than from like your neck all the way up.
I was looking at it on my arm. It is more than half of my arm. Like, it is so big. So this is a 30A.
Wow.
I'm crying. I love that it took you so many guesses to get to 50. Because normal people don't see a size 50. Okay, so
no, even I'm astonished to see that comparison.
So this is a 38, and this is a 50. And I think, Keith, I think what happened, I think we felt like we opened our doors as Valley Birkenstock, and we felt like, you know what, we need to have every size. So order one, back in August of 2001, I think we ordered the size 50. And I think it's been here for 23 years. What?
2001?
Yeah. August of 2001 is when we opened. So, oh my gosh, I'm like literally crying. So we need...
23 years old.
Huh?
Is that shoe 23
This shoe had its 23rd birthday recently.
It looks great.
They look great and they last for years and years.
So if you're a size 50, I don't know, it's kind of become like part of me. I don't know if I can sell it at this point, but if you're a size 50, we have a shoe that'll fit you if I can bear it apart with this. I mean, you know, when they were talking about Shaq and they, that kid that they didn't have shoes that would fit, I was like, you know who has a shoe that would fit him? Me. And it doesn't have to be custom made. So,
there you go.
Anyways, so this shoe, not necessarily in this size, has been crazy. So Keith, and again, if you're one of the 4 people on Facebook and you think I'm talking to myself, if you hop over to Instagram, Keith is on Instagram, where you can see both of us. He is our, I should introduce you, right? Keith is our Birkenstock rep, hype man extraordinaire. If you're ever having a bad day, I always say call Keith. Keith will make you instantly feel better. It's one of the things that we love about him. He'll also scare the mess out of you. If I was not on live, I would use other choice words, but because his voicemail, if you can make your voicemail play, I'm going to need you to do that at some point in the broadcast. But you call him because I'm like, where is this shoe? I need this shoe. I have a customer waiting for it. And I'll call him and his voicemail, it goes ring, ring. Hey, this scares me. I jump and then laugh every time. So Keith is such an exceptional human being. But he also works for Birkenstock, one of our favorite brands. So it's just the icing on the cake. And he has worked for them for how many years? Tell us a little bit about kind of your history and with Birkenstock, what you love about Birkenstock, what your favorite shoe is, and color, because Keith has some exceptional fashion taste. And one of these days, if you guys really want to just laugh till you cry, we need to get Keith and Jordan on this. And just wonderful human beings who are so much fun. So, okay, Keith, if you'll introduce yourself.
Yeah. Keith, I'm with Birkenstock USA, and I think the thing that I love most about Birkenstock is that it's about our whole mantra is delivering happiness and satisfaction, and the company, is all about happiness, and that's what I'm about. And these shoes are they're so comfortable. It's all about our footbed, which is comfort based, but it's also become a very fashionable company. Everywhere you go, you see Birkenstock now, and it's grown in popularity tenfold. But it's all about the comfort aspect of it first and foremost, and that's what I'm all about: being comfortable and happy. And it's so fun, and we have a blast at our job. We have a blast with our customers. Everyone involved with the company is so much fun, and that's what it's all about. You got to enjoy what you do, and how can you not enjoy slinging comfortable shoes? So that's what I'm here for. And my favorite shoe right now is the Kyoto.
Oh,
it's probably one of the most comfortable styles, and I've been rocking that almost every day. Yeah, there you go, that Kyoto. That is unbelievable. It's so comfortable, the way it just kind of hugs your foot and stays on my foot. And it's just been a great fashion aspect, too. I guess so many people always stopping me and asking, what is that? Are those Birkenstocks? They know me as the Birkenstock guy. I'm like, yeah, of course they're Birkenstock. But my favorite color has to be my midnight blue Arizonas that I'll always rock, because blue is my favorite color. But yeah, it's been a blast, and I always have a blast talking Birkenstock. So
I love it.
That's what I love to do.
So when we opened 22 years ago, we used to all have vanity license plates. And one was Birks for You. One was Birkenstock fan. Anyways, do you have a vanity license plate, Keith?
I do not.
I felt like if I could ever count on somebody to have a Birkenstock fan license plate.
I think Jordan does.
Does he really? Okay. Again, we need to get Jordan to join us one time too. We would have fun. Keith and I go get dinner at the shoe show every year, and it's so much fun, but just laugh the whole time. And my husband's come the last 2 times, and mostly Keith and my husband just shake their heads at me of like, she is not shy. And I'm not, for those of you that know me, not a word that would describe me. But yes, I'm right there with you. Even as we've been hiring some new people to help going into the fall and Christmas season, it's hard to explain like my joy for shoes. And half the time I'm like, if I seem crazy to you, this is probably not a good fit, because you've got to love shoes and footwear and feeling good, and shoes that you can wear all day, that you can feel like they look good, they match your outfit, that you can wear them from the time that you wake up until the time that you go to bed, and you can look forward to putting them on in the morning, versus heels that are like not fun to wear. You look forward to taking them off. That is never going to be the case for a pair of Birkenstocks, which is what we love so much. So, okay, the Birkenstock in the room, Boston Taupe Suede, it's already selling out again. So oh my gosh, I ordered so many pairs in February so that hopefully we don't sell out and stay sold out. But literally the warehouse, the manufacturers are having a hard time making them. So tell us, what's the deal with, I need to get a regular sized one that's...
I think you got to rock that all day. You got to carry that around everywhere you go now.
I know, I'll develop back problems because it's so big and heavy. So tell us the deal kind of with the Boston, why it's trending, when we can expect it to probably sell out for holiday. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, the Boston is one of our heritage products, just been one of our top selling clogs for a very long time. Again, a nice comfort aspect that was trending 20 years ago. And it has come back in full force. And I mean, a lot of it isn't due in part to, it's a great clog, great comfort, great versatility, but on top of it, it's gone viral on social media. Last year, I think it was about this time, 1 year ago today, like back in September, it went viral on TikTok and just took the world by storm from a fashion perspective. And a lot of the youngsters on TikTok learned about the comfort and just the unbelievable, versatility of the Boston, and it took everyone by storm. But I'm sure you experienced that, but what I heard from a lot of people is people coming in, hey, we need that new Boston Taupe Suede. And I was like, new? This thing's been a classic for almost 20 years, when everyone thought it was a brand new product out there, just taking the world by storm. But it's still just been fashion, just trend relevant, and been one of the top, most Googled footwear pieces for the past 8 months. People are just trying to get their hands on them everywhere. Yeah, to your point, we sold out of them on our own website last year at this time. Everywhere it was sold out to the pair, except for, rumor has it, there was a pair of 50s lurking around available somewhere. No one could find it. They didn't know where it was. But now I think we know the secret of that, where that size 50 ended up. But yeah, these have been selling tremendously well, as they should be, and especially now heading into fall and holiday. They're going to be huge again, and we're getting just a huge read on it that these are going to be a significant piece of the fall packages once again.
Yeah. So when we opened the store, I was 14, and we had stockroom shelf after stockroom shelf. We would like set up additional shelving at holiday just for this shoe. And so I was late middle school, early high school when the trend first came. And it's funny because we'll have people go, oh my gosh, I want another pair because I used to have a pair when I was in, and then fill in the blank. Like, and I always go like, if it was elementary school, I'm like, okay, you're older than me. If it was middle school, it was like, okay, you're within a few years of me. If it was high school, they're younger. If it was college, wait, I think I'm going the wrong way. Anyways, I can tell, it's still early. I can tell their age on how much older or younger they are from when it was popular the first time. So for me, I was in early high school. Everybody had this shoe. They lovingly called it the potato shoe in the early 2000s. But trend-wise, I mean, this has just been like a staple feel good. Kind of reminds you of a fun time in your life and brings you back to those memories of when you had it on and how much you loved to wear it and want it again. My husband had a pair of these when we first got married in 2010, and his whole back corner was missing of the outsole, and it was just cork. And I think they were not the right size either. He clearly did not come and get fitted at Valley Birkenstock for his pair of Birkenstocks, so they would have been the right size. But I was like, we either need to replace them. We need to replace them. Like, I know you're not just going to get rid of them, so we need to get a replacement shoe because you can't walk around with this side missing off your shoe. And we've had people go, oh, I still have my pair from middle school. And it's like, I think it's probably time to get a refresher on that one, even though you held on to it long enough. Everything's full circle. Although, in my opinion, Birkenstocks never went out. They've been popular the whole time because they're just, comfort does not go out of style. So, agreed. Okay, so we have several options in the Boston. So this is what is it called? Like the golden golden egg. Goose. No, that's what it's wanted to go. Anyway, the hard one to find. The one that everybody's been looking for that you can't find. This is it. So golden ticket. Golden ticket. There we go. We got there. So this is that taupe suede, really kind of goes with everything neutral shoe. And then we have also in suede, this really cool, this is called night blue, right? Yes. I'm still learning all the color names. I love this kind of tonal buckle. Midnight, there we go. Tonal buckle, soft footbed. It really has just such a great look to it. Pair it with anything. Let me slip it on so you can kind of see what it looks like with colors that are not blue. I love a good navy. It goes with everything.
Absolutely. Very versatile.
Scoot back far enough. So obviously I'm not wearing navy. I'm wearing olive and kind of a caramel color, and it looks great. So the navy really goes with anything. And then while I'm here, this is the corduroy cork. I'm gonna have to get these. I'm completely obsessed with this new color.
Yeah, it looks so fantastic.
Pretty. So pretty.
Great fall color.
Yes, it really is. And if you'll kind of talk about like what's going on with this corduroy, how do you care for it? What was the idea behind it? That would be fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, and corduroy is trending tremendously well again. And it's funny, kind of talking about how corduroy has come back around as a trending look and trending color. As we were going over our fall collection last year at about this time, and they were talking about corduroy being such a huge trending item, I'm thinking, corduroy, man, I haven't worn corduroy in a long time. I don't wear corduroy. That's coming back. And I looked up on my desk, there's a picture of me and my wife dating from probably about 18 years ago. And in the picture, for the first time I noticed, I'm like, I'm wearing corduroy pants in that picture. I'm like, wow. And it just got like activated that I noticed that picture's been on my desk for 15 years. I never noticed I was wearing corduroy pants in that picture. And so I noticed it again. And so corduroy is back, and you'll start to notice it. Now that we're talking about it, you're going to notice it everywhere. But just a great, versatile look. Just kind of beautiful side. You can notice the details of the corduroy, just those lines right on the Boston. Looks great. Yeah, beautiful styling. You got your traditional color and then the lighter color stone also. But just kind of a nice versatile look. Beautiful style, and corduroy is trending again. And it's great to see it back for fall.
And this is not true corduroy. So did you mention that?
No.
Okay, this is suede, so it's actually the same as the taupe suede, but Birkenstock etched it, so it's really cool. So as far as cleaning goes, just suede brush and eraser, just the same treatment as what you would do in the original suedes. but it has that etching to give it that texture of corduroy. Corduroy, to me, I just picture myself living my best life by a fire. Like, it's just warm and cozy, and I love the texture. It just brings out something a little bit different. So if you are like me, where you do not like to wear the same thing as everyone else, this is a really great option because it's going to give you the same trend where you're going to be on trend, have the latest, greatest, but it gives you just a little bit of uniqueness to it. And that's what I love so much about this corduroy. This cork is definitely the warmer color, will go really great with your navy, your fall colors, your jewel tones. This will go really well with anything. It's that taupe suede. It'll pull gray, it'll pull beige, literally throw it on and go and don't have to think about it. The other great thing about these is if you're going on a trip, they pack totally flat. So these are great to throw in your suitcase, that you'll be able to wear them all day long, especially when you've got fall break coming up. So if you're heading up to Maine and the northern coast, or you're heading out west where it's cool in the mornings and warm in the afternoons, these are a great throw on with a chunky pair of socks in the morning and in the evening, and then take off your socks when it warms up and wear them barefooted. So really go with everything. Love this one. The other ones that we have in the Boston, it's almost like we knew that it was going to be trending. The mocha suede, so that's that really great kind of classic suede. And the cool thing about the suede is you can kind of brush it up and it's going to have the darker tones, brush it the other way, and it's going to have the lighter tones, so you really get kind of a natural hand to the leather, which is beautiful. And then the oiled leather in the dark brown, which is the oiled leather Havana. And all of these are going to be that soft footbed. So if you've never had a pair of Birkenstocks, I'm clutching my pearls at that comment, but if you've never had a pair of Birkenstocks because you've heard that they're too hard, the soft footbed really helps with the break-in period, where they just feel good from day one, very minimal breaking in. If you love that good firm arch support, there are options in that classic footbed too. But the soft footbed, we always get the question, is it less arch support? No, it is the same footbed, but it has an extra layer of memory foam, cushion? What is
cushion?
Cushion.
Like an EV cushion in there.
So it just gives
just a small, like 8 millimeters of foam just in there, just to help with the break-in period. But it still offers the exact same arch support, everything. It's more just a nice, soft, pillowy feel during the break-in period as your foot molds conforms around that footbed.
Yeah. So really helps so much with that break-in period, and the same level, exact same footbed underneath that foam. So same arch support, same great feeling all day long. So there's the oiled leather Havana, and then the mocha and the suede. Okay, next up, a new color introduction. This is like our big Birkenstock launch. I've been literally waiting for this since February. This is so pretty. Keith, tell us about greens and the trend behind the greens and what we're wearing this with this fall.
Yes, that's that time color. And that time color has been just a great, almost like an olive, but a little bit darker hue to it. But just a tremendous, great color for fall with the gold buckle as well. But, it looks great. That matches great with your navies, obviously their olives right there as well. Oh, look at that. How did you get those on so quick? I didn't even notice that. That's amazing. That looks fantastic.
That's the ease of Birkenstock. You just slip it on. You don't even have to bend over. With all my kids at home, it's like I need shoes. I can hold a baby with one hand, cook dinner with the other hand, and slide a different shoe on with them.
I love it. Multi-talented.
Yes.
As is this. This is multi-talented as well, as we talk about the Boston clog, a huge piece for us. Well, this clog has grown tremendously for us. It's a great fitting clog with like a unique moccasin construction. It's just one piece around your foot. It's all one piece around there. And it has that fully adjustable strap up top too, with an elastic strap too. So you can actually adjust it. So it's tremendously a great fitting aspect to it also.
I also love, this is a deep back here. So if you see my fingers, that's the base. So it's gonna fit more like a loafer. So you don't feel like you're gripping to keep it on. Between the elastic in the top and the deep heel cup back here, you really sit down in the shoe. So if you're doing a lot of stairs, a lot of walking, this is not one that you're gonna feel like that you can kick off. Like, I can pull my foot up and out, but when my foot goes in, it fully sits down in the shoe, which really makes it a great fit. So frequently we say, like, if you're doing a lot of stairs or you're unsteady and we want a little bit more of where you're in the shoe, this is a really good option without having to go into like a full shoe.
Absolutely. And to your point too, it's a little bit more like a dressed up clog too.
Yes.
So you can get a little bit more versatility, and you can dress it up for work or just in a travel aspect. So it still provides that same comfort as that Boston clog, but has a little bit more of a dressed up moccasin look.
Yes, and we have, that was the stone gray. It's more gray, I think, than what it's showing. And then these are the suede. So we have this really beautiful navy. I'm completely obsessed with navy this year. I feel like the navies and the green and those warm colors are everywhere. We're seeing a lot of like deep reds, warm browns, and all of these colors are gonna go so well with the clothing that's out right now. So this is that really beautiful navy suede. We have the black suede. And then we have is this the taupe or the tee?
Gray taupe.
Gray taupe,
That's
okay.
a gray taupe, yep.
Gray taupe suede. Those two look alike, so I only usually order one in. And I was like, which one is this? Really pretty though. We'll pull gray or we'll pull warm brown. Okay. Well, talk a minute about the Buckleys while I put on the next one, because the next one is not a clog.
Okay. Yeah. No, that Buckley has grown tremendously for us. And you can even see it has that little stitching in the foot bag because it's a unique moccasin construction where it's just one piece around that wraps around your entire foot. But it has that fully adjustable strap with a little bit of elastic strap up top, which is a great fitting clog, and just one piece of continuous leather all the way around and hand stitched through there for a tremendous comfort aspect to wrap. It just wraps around your foot. But it's a little bit more of a dressy appeal, but you can see it's got our traditional Birkenstock comfort footbed. You can see the cork outlay, and the upper moves and kind of shapes with your foot. So just kind of a beautiful styling, and clogs are huge for us right now. Boston being number one, but this Buckley is very close behind.
Okay, this is the shoe that I have been waiting on. This and the Eva that's coming up. This is a first release, so a launch for us. Also, to my 4 Facebook people, if you think I'm talking to myself, Keith is on Instagram with us from Birkenstock, so hopefully you can hear him. But if you have an Instagram, pop over to Instagram and you can see both of us talking. But it'll make sense, hopefully. Okay, this is what I've been waiting for. This is I don't know the names yet. Highwood. Y'all, it is amazing. This is going home with me. This is what personally that I have been waiting on for my own closet because it goes with everything. It has the best arch support, has this really awesome grippy outsole, but it's not super heavy. So sometimes when you get a boot that looks like this, they're heavy in order to be durable. These are not real heavy, but the arch support in here is heavenly. So if you have high arches or like a high arch or have plantar fasciitis, girl, this is the boot you need in your life. These are so good. Keith, will you talk about what makes this boot different from the inside out?
Yes. I mean, this is true Birkenstock heritage inside and out. But the biggest differentiator for us on this one is it has that deep blue footbed, which is like a turbocharged footbed for tremendous arch support. I mean, those footbeds sell for about $70 to $80 just in and of themselves as additional arch support that people buy, and that's included in this. It just gives the most arch support you can find. You can see that little jute layer, additional arch support, nice contoured footbed, which is the peak Birkenstock comfort. And this has, it's a traditional Chelsea boot, but it has a little bit wider goring up top too, and that nice rib comfort aspect, so you can get that more wider goring. And on the bottom, it's a thick outsole, but it's a little bit lighter weight, and great channels right there for water traction. Also, kind of wicks away the water, so good channeling and deep traction in that lug sole, but not overly heavy. Just in a beautiful look too. That you've got the suede mocha, great aspect to it. So it's a beautiful boot, wider goring, so it sits nicely, so your pants can sit on it nicely as well. But the big aspect is you will not find a more comfortable boot in the marketplace, because I said it's got the traditional Birkenstock contoured footbed with a little bit more of a turbocharged deep blue footbed that's added on top of it.
They feel so good. And this leather is water resistant? Waterproof?
Yes. Yep. Water resistant, water repellent upper. So it's fantastic. And you got that suede taupe again, as we talk about, so a great trending color. I mean, suede taupe is blowing it out everywhere. The Boston suede taupe blazed the trail, but just a great versatile color, and it's a water repellent upper as well.
So this is, if any travel that I'm doing this winter, this boot is 1000%. I'm wearing it through the airport because I don't have to sit there and zip. I can just literally push it off, grab the back, pull it on. So easy on, easy off. So comfortable. Really, really exceptional comfort. One of the things about this footbed is it has this full cupping through the inside and the outside. So this is actually the outside. This is not where you think about the arch being. This is the arch. So it really just holds and hugs your foot so that it fits the way that it's supposed to. Fabulous footbed. It has the cushion. It has the support. I love these. And then not to mention, the look of them is perfect. I mean, it just kind of goes with everything. I'd throw it on with jeans, throw it on with crop pants. And my died laughing at the shoe show when they were talking about impregnated leather. But this is that kind of injected waterproofed leather. So it can stand up to your European vacations where you don't know if it's going to be raining or not. And it's going to be super grippy too, with minimal break-in. So this is a high arch, but it's not so much that it's going to take too long to break in. And we have it in the taupe. We have it in the mocha, which is beautiful. And then we have the Stalin in the black.
There you go.
So the Stalin is going to have that traditional Birkenstock footbed, not that high blue is what they're calling it. So this one is still going to feel really good, have that good arch support. But Keith, tell me the differences between the high wood and the Stalin other than the footbed.
The high wood comes up a little higher, so this sits a little bit lower on the foot. But just, again, a great style. It's more of a robust, rugged kind of city boot. It's got little bit more of a rugged urban tread on the bottom as well. But still that same double goring aspect to it, kind of fit and slide on your foot. Fantastic. And just kind of great, little bit extra tread in there also. And it has a water repellent upper as well, as we talked about. Yes, this oiled leather. So oil and water naturally, obviously, repel. Each oil naturally repels water. So anytime you get that oil upper
we have this really great oil you can put back into it. You can keep it nice and moisturized, and then the water just beads up and rolls off of it. So those are a really great option. Okay, we have a few more. This is like so many new Birkenstocks. This is such a fun time. Okay, so the Ebba is up next. So Melissa's gonna show you kind of what the Ebba is, and then I'll put it on so you can see what it looks like.
There you go.
Yes.
That's a beautiful boot. Great ankle boot. Got that full zipper aspect to it also.
Let's see here. There we go.
Really great arch support. So comfortable for being in all day and dressy. So it's kind of like you took the Stalin and you dressed it up a little bit, or the Highwood, and put a wedge on it. But the wedge actually lifts you up and sits you back on your heel so that the pressure is not in the forefoot. The pressure is where the muscles are.
Yeah, it has that nice cork wedge heel that you can see right there. But it has that contoured Birkenstock footbed, and great travel boot. Great goring around the ankle too with that full zipper side. So that'd be a great travel aspect too. Throw that in your luggage, and perfect for traveling with that nice cork wedge heel.
Yes, they are ridiculously comfortable. Very few heels do I feel like I could get in and wear all day long. This is definitely one of them. And it's cute with a variety of outfits. So if you are short and you like a heel, you can throw this on casually by all means. But for me, I would wear them with this, and then I'd throw them on with a dress too. Like, they just really kind of go with everything. The cork outsole is well distributed as far as your weight goes. So you're not going to have that forefoot pressure that you get in a traditional heel. It's a nice wide base, so it gives that metatarsal head plenty of room to spread out, allows your toes to go into a natural shape, just like all the Birkenstocks do. But by putting it up on a wedge, it dresses it up a little bit. This taupe suede is beautiful because it just kind of blends, like it's almost like a nude color, where it can go, again, with anything. It's just such a great color. But then the mocha that I have on is really pretty too. This is a narrower ankle fit. So the nice part of that is if you're out in the rain's not going to get down in your shoe from where the gap is around your ankle. And if you're wearing it with a straight leg or a skinny leg pant, it's not going to push your pant out in a funny way. So a lot of people will put this on and go, oh, it's around my ankles. And it's like, yes, that's a good thing because it's sitting on your leg the way that it's supposed to. And that gore on the inside, here we go. Gore just makes it so it hugs exactly where it's supposed to. Makes for a really great fit. So
yeah, absolutely. More of a tapered look to it, but as you can see, it has that goring and the zipper aspect to it as well. So it fits great. It's a nice snug feel around the ankle, but yet incredibly comfortable too.
Yeah, the arch support in there is that classic Birkenstock arch support that they're known for, and it is beyond wonderful. It has the medial arch, it has that metatarsal arch, so everything in your foot, all of your bones are going to sit exactly the way that they're supposed to. So even if your doctor sent you in with an orthotic because your feet are not cooperating the way they're supposed to, this is one that you can still wear and all your bones are going to line up properly, and it's going to help your plantar fasciitis. So really, really cute, goes with everything. I love this one. This is a new color. We also have the mocha, which is what I have on. It's that really warm, rich brown that we're seeing everywhere. And then the black and the smooth leather. So this is great for those of you who go into an office and need something a little bit more professional, traditional. That's where the smooth leather comes into play. It's really pretty. This would even be really pretty, like leather clothing is in this season. So if you put this on with a smooth black leather jacket, that would be so pretty. So love, love, love those. Okay, next up is the bend. We're gonna kind of pick it up because it is now 10:20. Y'all have been at we've you watch it for an hour. Good job, everybody. Okay, so for the bend, and we have even more here, so we'll quickly go over the other styles. But the bend is my favorite shoe. I keep saying this about every shoe, but this is my favorite. And if you saw my closet and the number of Birkenstocks I have, you would understand. But the bend is one of those, it feels good all day long from day one. Like if I was going to Europe tomorrow, I could get a pair of these today and wear them and my feet would be so happy the whole time. And this is one, Keith can attest to this. I wear it at the shoe show when we are on our feet for, so many hours. I need to start wearing the watches that count your steps, like so many steps. And this is one I throw on with dresses, I throw on with jeans, I throw on with crop pants. Like it really goes with everything. So these are new colors. So the time is absolutely gorgeous, really rich. And time, is probably a good description for the color. It's just that kind of really jewel toned green. So it'll go really well into fall. We also carry over that corduroy bend, which is absolutely beautiful. So same, it's suede that's etched. So you would care for it exactly the same way as you would the suede. It cleans up beautifully. So don't worry about thinking of a fabric on a shoe. It is the suede. And then so many colors. Can you tell I love this shoe? We carry black. We carry, this is their new, really warm brown. We carry white leather. So if you're looking for like that classic white tennis shoe that's gonna feel good all day. Oh my gosh, I just did the ring with the shoe. There's an earthquake. Okay, and then we have the pink, which is this really pretty kind of muted pink that goes, again, like I'd even throw this on with denim a whole lot. And then we have this really pretty suede. It's a little bit lower nap in the suede with the perf look to it. So this is definitely a new upper. And then the canvas and the gray. So we have a few to choose from.
Yeah, you got a great selection of those bend. I love the bend too. I wear that all the time. Great comfort, like a beautiful Euro sneaker, but just the comfort is unparalleled and just huge.
Yeah.
Great for traveling and when you're on your feet a lot, like you said. And
we can ship it in men's sizes. So this is one, if you're wanting a men's version of it, we can do that too. Okay, and then one more, and then we're gonna say thank you. This is the platformed Arizona in this really beautiful textured kind of yarn upper. So fully adjustable, great arch support. So for those of you who are not ready to move into boots yet for fall winter, this is a good option that's still gonna take you to the pumpkin patch and to get all your pumpkin spice lattes and still be good to go.
Yeah, beautiful platform style, so trending, cool look. I love that yarn upper. It's actually got like strands of yarn that are layered on top of suede, and it's actually like stitched on there. Just a beautiful look, incredibly unique. I can guarantee you, you wear that anywhere, people are going to stop you. Where did you get those?
But again, it matches everything. It's just
Absolutely.
Such a versatile, warm look to it. And the arch support in these feels really high. So if you are somebody who likes that really great arch support like I do, this is one of my favorite ones. If I am on my feet all day and I want that extra punch in the arch, this is a really great one. So Keith, thank you so much for being our surprise guest today with Birkenstock and walking us through the line. And we have so many more in store. We have lots of sandals, new colors, so definitely pop in and try some on.
Yeah.
Thanks you,
for having
Keith.
Me. This was a blast. I enjoyed it.
Have a great week. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.